All right, thanks for listening to another episode, a new episode of Premena Pods presented by Full Buddy Cast. That's got Amber Mosseri and Corinne Wozniak. It's been a while. It's been a few months. In fact, I don't think we recorded since the COVID situation hit. So this is a COVID catch-up episode. We kind of catch up with what's going on. What are they looking like? What is it that's going on in their lives since COVID came? And then we start talking about the reality shows because we always talk about reality shows with these girls. And so if this is your first time listening, we talk about some reality shows. So we have to catch up on of course, the king of COVID reality shows that came out was that, our documentary, we want to call that, Tiger King. Right? That was the first thing that came out. So we talk about Tiger King, catch up with that, talk about The Last Dance, talk about a few other things that have come out as well. And they give you some recommendations of what to watch. And we appreciate them. They're funny. They're hilarious. And send us your questions. Send us your guestions. Send us whatever you want. And by the way, they are now sponsored by Bordeaux Wine Bar in Enumclaw. More information coming soon on that. But check out Bordeaux Wine Bar. My wife is actually a wine club member, but please check them out online or in Enumclaw in downtown. If you know where the old Casey Kane building is, that's where they're located. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Take care.
I know he would have a hard-on for 4 years with that one.
So true.
Okay.
If an erection lasts longer than 4 years, see a doctor.
Yeah. So it's like your own Viagra. Okay.
All right. Well, it's been a while.
Do you got the fucking
No, I've had this forever.
Fuck.
I breathe this. Can you breathe in here?
No.
Imagine breathing this 10 hours out of the day when you're working. You're going to cough because this is a musty area. Guys,
is there like black mold in here?
There might be some black mold in here. All right, so we got another episode of Premena Pods. It's been a while. We got Corinne Wozniak.
Yep.
The Russian,
Polish.
The Polish supermodel, Miss Poland 1994.
Ooh.
Corinne. And we've got Amber Mosseri.
You got to say it wrong first.
Mocheri.
Yeah.
Amber Mocheri.
Perfect.
The Mr.
Even better.
October. Mr. October.
Mr. Universe.
Utah.
Actually, she is the Mr. Unitard.
Oh.
Where she was a model for all the unitards out there.
That's a new one.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And I, Travis Kenny, just Mystery HS 2000. Actually, 99.
Barf.
Who cares?
Poster child for
Who cares?
Selleck, Washington.
Selleck, Washington. Dude, I had 4th...
God!
You need to get a nose swab.
I had 4th of July at Selleck. I thought it was going to go ham like it usually does. Literally, Selleck maybe has turned into a retirement community. Because it was like by 10 o'clock, 10:30, it is just pretty much, okay, all right. All the booms have gone off.
They all were in BD, that's why.
Why? What?
Black Diamond was going
Okay, that's
off.
what I'm saying. I feel like Enumclaw and Black Diamond went like till the wee hours of the night, going crazy. And Selleck, that's used to like going crazy. Okay, we got our sparklers. Okay, into bed, watch Matlock.
I was waiting we were at my in-laws, and I was waiting for their neighbors to like quit, and they just kept having these great fireworks. We're like, ooh, there's the finale. There's the finale. Nope, another one. So we decided after like the 8th finale that they just went to the reservation and was like, give me like 10 finales, will ya?
Probably.
And then the whole time we're like, oh, that's a great one. Nope. Kept going. It would not stop. Would not stop.
That's crazy. I don't know. See, anytime you say something, it's hard for me not to think of it in a
perverted way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you say 17 finales, like, okay. That was like
It's a long night.
Quite the banger. Quite the 4th of July banger you got going on.
Too bad it didn't fall on a Thursday.
Oh, man.
We're working on that, by the way. We're starting to branch out into other days. It's been quite quite
Probably
quite
because she
good.
doesn't know what day it is. That's kind of how it is. Like, is it?
That's
you're
how I
like,
feel.
it's Thursday.
I'm-
It's Thursday.
Enough wine will do that. Amber, what'd you do for the 4th?
I went to Lake Sawyer.
Expound on that. Like, is this like what do you guys do there?
We went to our friend's house that live on the lake.
You're like interviewing my teenager.
I know.
Right now.
Well, it's not very like we went to the lake and we went on the boat and then we watched the fireworks.
He sounded like,
It's very.
and we had the pudding. He sounded like Bill Cosby a little
I
bit
know,
over
right?
there.
No, I got mine's not very exciting, unfortunately. It was very status quo 4th of July.
Just hang out.
Just chill.
Did you drink? What was your drink of choice?
I started with what did I start with? Some Trulies. Then I switched to rosé. Then I just wasn't feeling rosé, and so I switched to gin and 7-Up. Solid
Gin
drink.
and juice.
Dude,
So good.
I feel like a 22-year-old, 21 could handle that. Being 42,
I know.
how did that hurt you?
No, that was good.
You were good?
That was golden.
Really?
Liquid IV.
I couldn't. Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I always do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had a good drink this 4th of July.
Oh, what was your 4th of July drink?
It was
Hey, Corinne, what was your drink for this 4th of July?
watermelon juice with
From Costco?
watermelon mint vodka.
How'd
and
you
a
do that?
Splash of lime. It's Safeway. Everything's at Safeway.
Really?
Simply watermelon juice.
Oh, I've seen that actually.
Mhm.
It's an interesting. How do you juice a watermelon? Just cut it.
I don't know, but I liked it.
Borehole.
It was, and it tastes like a Jolly
Hold it for a
Rancher,
while.
and like
Were you drunk?
dangerous.
Were you drunk?
Yes, dangerous.
Are you a sweet girl when it comes to
Yeah.
drinks?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. Uh-huh.
So, like, you like the Jolly Rancher drinks?
No, I don't. It's not sweet. It's like it just was like juicy. Like it tastes like watermelon. So then you're just like drinking down, and then all of a sudden you're like, ugh.
Oh.
Mhm.
I like those sound effects.
Well, ever since COVID,
welcome.
Corinne's been on medicinal red wine.
Yeah, for my cholesterol.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been drinking red wine.
Yeah.
I love
Are
red
you
wine.
blacking out
No.
every half
And
hour?
Kelly now likes it, and he said after 40 years, he understands. Wait, I guess it wouldn't be 40. 30 years, he understands red wine. You make me feel so fine.
Really?
Gets it.
So stupid.
Oh, I got to ask you guys this. Is Kelly, is he an essential worker where
Yes.
So he gets to leave the house.
Yes.
Is Mike an
You
essential
can't really
worker?
log from home.
Mike's always worked from home.
So now you guys are together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, be honest. Don't play it up. I get the reprieve. My wife gets to go to Safeway. She's an essential worker too. She gets to leave. Kelly gets out of the house.
We could use some time apart.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, but it's just we've been
Like
cooped up.
nonstop.
Yeah. Like he's done a boys' trip. That was good. I'm going to do a girls' trip. It'll be good.
Oh, yeah. Go to Vegas and you're going to watch.
No, that trip got canceled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in California. You're going to watch the.
Everything's 2020's canceled.
Everything is canceled.
Basically. Yeah. No, like we haven't like fought or anything, but it's
You can
that's
be
a lot of time to spend.
next to each other.
Right. Because my office is approximately 20 feet from his office. And he closes his doors, but is the loudest talker ever. I don't close my door. It's too hot in the room I'm in. So I could pretty much give you his sales pitch. I hear everything.
Oh, really?
I'm really good at it at this point. So yeah, it's just that like having the separation of church and state is
Right.
no longer there. And
Right.
it's just one like big day for the last 4 months.
Real quick. Who's church and who's state in your relationship?
That's a great question. Yeah, flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Just
Separate
curious.
them.
Just separate them. Just separate them.
Yeah.
Have you guys, like, do you guys even eat dinner together?
We actually do. And that's been the one downfall that I hate so much. Because typically, if I'm here working, I usually do something after work.
Right.
Like, I'm never home right after work. Now he's like, what's for dinner? You're home. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? I'm like, fuck, cereal. I don't know. I don't want to cook. So I've had to cook a lot.
I've had to cook a shit ton.
And that's what, and he will cook. I'll give him that. But I don't like cooking that many days.
Are you
in a row.
learning new recipes or are you
Yes.
just doing the,
It depends.
are you enjoying what you're learning? Like, what's your go-to right now? That if you could,
fried chicken sandwich?
do you buy the fried chicken at Safeway?
No.
Oh.
Make it all. I made it all.
That
Yeah,
sounds
you had
amazing.
flour to do all that during the
Yes.
flour shortage?
Yes.
Was that you just buying it all up?
Yeah.
What?
Like, screw everybody else. I need my flour.
I had to get it under my new rolls.
the COVID-19.
the white dinner rolls.
Yeah.
The white Corinne rolls.
I'm starting to get a sore here.
Yeah.
So gross.
Is that happened?
No, it's for my
No.
600-pound life.
Oh.
They use baby powder,
yeah,
but you know.
and a family member has to powder them
Do
because
you
they
guys-
can't do it.
So have you gained weight on it? Seriously?
I'm pretty sure I have. I feel like I have.
I'm
My clothes
almost
still
positive
fit.
I have. So no, I haven't gained weight, but I've lost my muscle mass because I can't.
Because you're not working out. You're
Right.
not going to Orange.
Yes, so that's been different. I don't think I've necessarily gained weight.
I feel like I'm about this. I don't know. I just feel grosser.
Me too.
You look better than I thought you would look.
Thank you.
I thought Amber would have been just rolling you in a wheelchair.
Mhm.
No, you'd be in your motorized scooter.
Yeah.
Just bumping
Is
into
this
pigs.
gate handicap ADA accessible?
Just a full-on Karen.
Where's
Yeah.
your mask?
But see, here's the thing. So I'm at home, and every day we used to eat out for lunch.
Every day.
Every day. And at 3, we'd go down and either get pie, brownies from Starbucks, cookies from the bakery.
You were the skinny fat girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we're
And
just
now
fat.
I have to make my lunch at home, so I'm eating salad or tuna fish sandwiches.
I had
Like-
that today.
Nothing,
Lame.
barely anything.
Right.
And then no snacks because I'm just working. But I don't move. That's the problem. My bathroom's 10 feet away, kitchen's 10 feet away, and then I sit down again.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
sitting.
sedentary as like
Right.
I just sit
Yeah.
Mhm.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like that. Our boss is notorious for being like, "Hey, can you come here?"
Yeah.
73 times a day, so I'd at least get up and walk to the office 73 times a day. And now it's like,
Yeah. I just sit.
I guess I'll go downstairs and get a snack.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have 2-story?
I do.
Wow.
I've been going out and jump roping.
My dad wants to do that.
Well,
He was
send
going to
him
buy us.
over.
He was going to buy us.
We can double dutch.
Double Dutch.
I'll let him know.
Yeah.
You got to meet him today.
Yeah.
You got to see Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Did
Yep.
you yell that
I
when
get
you
a-
saw him?
I did.
I get a lot of people. I know we're jumping around a little bit, so I want to go back to the food thing. But I get a lot of people that say they'll see me. They'll be like, "How's your dad doing? How's Rick?"
Mm-hmm.
I think I commented that on your picture with him.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's stuck.
Yeah.
that has stuck.
Yeah.
The Rick has stuck. But you're making fried chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like you're making it all from scratch, and that's your dinner.
Yeah.
Is it like a meal prep, or you're gonna then have that for lunch the next day, and so on and
No.
so forth, or what?
No, because we just make it for.
Is it the frozen kind? Or are you
No.
doing? You're really doing the real
You batter
deal?
it and you fry it.
I'm impressed.
Speaking of fried
Yeah,
chicken, not to digress, but have you ever had the fried chicken from the Black Diamond
No,
gas
you said
station?
it's good.
You should try that on a sandwich.
The gas station in Black Diamond.
Don't judge it.
No, which one? There's a cup. There's two.
There's the one, but not the Syntex, the other one.
I'm gonna walk in.
There's so many.
I'm gonna walk in and be like,
Metropolis. It's in downtown.
hey, is this chicken? Is this a fried chicken gas station?
The
I
one,
hear all
that,
about.
the one that says crispy crunchy chicken on the outside.
That's what
that
it is.
one.
Not the
So
not the
good.
76 station or whatever on the way out towards Enumclaw.
No, mm-mm.
Nice.
No, it's the one by the propane place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Solid.
And so what? Okay. What's your go-to? What are you making?
You know, we haven't done anything crazy.
So when Mike says, "Make me dinner," you're like,
Kick rocks.
"Here's some Crispix. Here's some honeycomb."
No, usually like
Crackling oat bread.
I made.
Keeps it moving.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have that happen. Happens enough in our house.
I'm surprised at how many times Kelly comes home to do that when he's driving around out.
You're like, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Really? You're like, you did this while I was at work?
That's the worst. Is my office is there's a bathroom right across the hall, and I hear the door shut, the fan go on, and then I hear him watch Twitch. I believe it is so goddamn loud. I'm like, bro, turn your fucking phone down while you're taking a dump.
You know what sucks for him right now?
Everything.
Yes. I bet you he hates that you're there.
Oh, he doesn't mind it.
No, I bet you he does.
I'm out of sight, out of mind for
No,
him.
it's not your attitude. It's just I feel like he's a 12-year-old, and so it's like having
He's like risky business.
yeah,
in
it's
his
like
underwear
yeah,
all
it's like
over.
having mom home.
No, he is like a psycho and takes a shower and gets dressed every morning. Weirdo.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like, "Are you gonna like brush your hair, or your teeth?" I'm like, maybe.
What day is it?
He's like,
Dude.
you stink.
I used to make fun of like there's a few people that I knew that would hardly like they'd skip a day of showering. They'd like 2 days. I'm like, that's gross. I was wake up in the morning, shower every morning. I've realized that I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I think it's been like 3 days.
I still shower, but
It's
I don't get
horrible.
ready. Like, this is it.
I shower, but I don't wash my hair like at all. There's no point.
There's none.
I work out and I'm so sweaty by the time it's done that like I could have showered and it defeats the purpose. So I just blow dry the sweat out and put some dry shampoo
I warned
and off we
everyone.
go.
I warned everyone in our last Zoom meeting that it looks like I've given up on life, but I haven't.
That's just who she is now.
Well, on one of my Zooms, I had my beard out to here. It was bushy
Like
as
Mike's
heck.
was gross.
Yeah, mine was gross too. And one of the people that are above me were like, yeah, you've got to do a Zoom meeting with these new people.
Oh, that's rude.
If you wouldn't mind. Well, it was probably
Personal
true.
hygiene.
No
You had
one-
a personal hygiene talk.
No.
We can smell you through the computer.
Yeah, no, that's it. They're like, trim it down. So I did. I'm okay with it. Plus, I think my wife likes it a little bit better. But Kelly he can't probably grow facial hair. He's kind
No,
of
he's got. Yeah, he can.
Can he really? He seems like he got a nice little baby face. Or
You know, he has beard sometimes.
Wow. And Mike, he had a bush.
Oh, it was like he looks homeless. It was bad. What are you looking at?
I wonder if it's your phone. I feel like we're just wanding the area right now.
No, it's not. We're good. You're tripping.
How did
It
that?
must be the chip that the government put in me when I got my COVID vaccine.
Are you gonna do that?
I probably would.
Vaccine?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to travel and I want to get the hell out of this country.
Let me ask you though, okay? If they come up to you and they say, "Okay, we got the vaccine," dude, it sounds like someone's on fire.
Am I?
Ow!
Now everything sounds better. So
What's on fire is our eardrums after that.
So if they came up to you and they go, "We got the vaccine, free. We want you to take it, but it's going to be right here. You're going to be chipped as well. Your whole life is going to be on this hand. We're going to be would you do it?"
Okay, well,
I listen. I don't really do anything bad, so it wouldn't really bug me
So you're okay
to
with
be
it?
chipped. I don't really wouldn't want to be. I mean, I don't really know
if
why they
it
need
meant
to be.
I could travel outside of the border of this country,
Right.
shoot me up.
You just ate.
Just give me it.
Give me as many
Yeah,
RFIDs as possible.
because this domestic travel is not my jam,
That's not your jam.
and I really pissed because Mexico shut their borders to us. Like, what world are we living in?
Yeah. No.
No.
We're the dirty kid.
Yeah.
We're the stinky
I
kid.
saw a meme that said America is the Florida of the world. I'm like, oh, it's so true. I also saw one that made me laugh that said, 2020, we're a second half team, right? And I was like, I've never felt something more.
Well,
than
you
that.
see the one I tagged you in today where someone from another country is like, "What are you guys doing over there? You guys scared the shit out of me because you guys are just still partying and doing all this shit and everyone else is getting it under control and you guys are like, bah."
That's us.
Yeah.
We're
assholes.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When things started tanking with the economy back in 2008 and 7.
2008.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Right when I bought a house.
Me
Great
too.
time.
Me too.
Great timing.
Lost complete. Like it
Lost
took me
my ass.
forever to get back
Yeah.
out of that. That's so funny. It's like right before. It's like
Yeah.
so that's what it was. Everyone was watching stock market. It's like, okay, Amber, Corinne, and Travis have all bought a house.
Yeah.
Time to take.
Pull the plug.
This will be a good podcast later.
These idiots.
You got punked.
Yeah. Ashton Kutcher delivered my loan paper.
She was my notary.
Yeah. It is Von Dutch.
I had a Von Dutch hat. I was just talking about the other day about poor investments.
Was the Von Death chat the poor investment?
And the house.
And the house.
But they were like 6 years apart from each other.
That's all you could afford.
It was probably fake. I got it on eBay.
We needed this. I needed this. I needed that last little bit there. But yes. In 2008, when the whole thing tanked, and they had interviews of people that were like millionaires losing their money, and they were like, "So what are you gonna do now?" Gonna do what I always do. But you're gonna lose your house. You're in foreclosure. You got this and that. I know, but I'm used to this lifestyle, and I think that's what a lot of us Americans kind of think the same thing. That's why we go get credit cards. That's why we go do stuff. We're like, I'm used to my lifestyle. I'm gonna go do it. When did you guys break curfew? Did you guys break curfew right away? When the quarantine was like, okay, just stay to your house. Go to the grocery store.
I haven't been to the grocery store since March.
You haven't?
No.
What are you afraid of?
Listen, Costco delivers.
Oh, okay.
True.
And Target delivers.
Okay.
Free.
But don't you miss those impulse
No.
buys?
You know how much money I've saved?
Probably a lot, especially
Yeah.
eating tuna fish sandwiches on lunch too.
I went to Costco for the first
Ramen.
time. April, maybe?
Okay.
And it was before they it was 2 people per household.
Yes.
And I went with my neighbors, and we took a Suburban, and it was just 3 of us, and we masked up, we gloved up, and we went, and we were like, this is so weird to see, people again, because that was I had not been to a store, nothing. So yeah, April, late April.
Kelly goes to the grocery store when we need something.
Do you go to friends' houses? That's what I'm saying. Like, do you ever go to a friend's house or neighbor's house?
My neighbors and I, when all this went down, we were all together. So we were like, we're already exposed. We'll just stay in our small circle, which we did.
Right.
And I just saw my niece and nephew for the first time last weekend.
Oh, wow.
So there's certain people I still haven't seen. I haven't seen my grandma, and I haven't seen Mike's grandparents because we're just too scared to if anything were to happen to them, we'd feel horrible.
I get that.
And we just started going over to our other friend's house, but after that, I've kept my circle pretty small.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't.
No friend's house. No going over. No. Yeah, me neither. I'm just.
I just had lunch out at downtown outside for the first time Saturday.
How was it?
Kelly's? Was it Kelly's?
No, no, and now I feel bad because they're going out of business because I didn't eat there.
Well, they took forever.
You ruined it.
To get
They were going to make it, and then you didn't.
Yeah.
They said, if we get Corinne here.
We went to Italian.
I have only eaten at one restaurant since March, and it was in Chelan. That was it. I haven't been to a restaurant.
Was it the
here.
Apple?
It was not. It was a Mexican restaurant. It was amazing.
We've only gotten takeout maybe 10 times since March.
We used to get it every Friday. Uber Eats.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So, yeah.
That's why chip me up. No one's gonna.
Yeah, I've been going out. I've been
seen ya.
doing my thing. This isn't slow me down, but I'm more cautious.
I'm 100% more cautious.
Yeah.
But at the same time.
And I notice
do you know anyone who's gotten it? If I knew someone that has it,
yes.
boom, I'm immediately going to be cautious.
Yes.
Because at that point, I'm going to I might, it's okay, now it's here. Now
my friend's husband in Buckley had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he was.
But she didn't get it?
She did not. He
quarantined it's such a weird thing.
Well, she could have been asymptomatic, though, too.
Well, Tom Hanks said when him and his wife got it, they had totally different sicknesses.
Right.
They went through totally different things.
Yeah. It's crazy, honestly.
Yeah, no, and I think, so then when I told someone at work that someone in Buckley had it, they said, oh, someone a couple streets down from me has it, too.
Yeah.
So Buckley.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to affect all of us differently.
I think eventually, unless a vaccine is coming soon, which I don't think it is, and I wouldn't want the first round of it anyway.
No way.
I think eventually everybody will have it or have the antibody, one of the two.
Well, CDC says there's 2.3 million diagnosed people with it. 873,000 have recovered from it, and 130 some have died from it. And so,
how many of them had underlying health issues?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if 2.3 million people have it or have had it, we've probably we're probably going to get it this year, or we probably already had it. We just don't know.
Right.
So,
It's crazy.
It's nuts. It's opened up my whole world of like being thankful for like the little things of just seeing people and
Agreed.
yeah.
I'm totally with you.
I don't know about you, but when I'm watching reality TV now, like
Oh,
it dawns on me a
yeah.
little bit, and I'm like, ew, why are you sitting by this person?
Right.
I know. I'm like, is this pre-COVID?
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, it has really affected our reality TV world.
Yes.
Let's do a deep dive into the reality TV
Let's-
world of the
let's
premenopods.
go. Mhm.
All right, so what did
I've
you
watched every show
Same.
ever.
Twice.
reality or just out
It
there?
doesn't even matter.
We've
at
like
this point.
we will recommend a show a week to each other, and
Yeah.
like we'll watch it in a day because
Really?
I have a TV in my office, which is it's on sometimes, but I'm not like most times I'm not paying attention. I usually watch it when I'm working out because it's something else to distract me. But if it's like something I've already seen, I'll just put it on
Yep.
there and it's on in the background. But half the time I'm like, what?
So you're counting that as watching it though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like wearing a step.
No,
a
because
step
I can tell
tracker.
you what happens.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
still
multitask.
tell you what
Oh,
happens.
really? You're
Yeah.
that good.
Mhm.
You can just have stuff going on in
We're
the background.
very professional TV
You're like
watchers.
talking to this person who's just going irate, and you're just like in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, wow, what's going on?
No, I
there?
pause it when someone
Oh, okay.
calls.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching two.
Yeah. Don't distract me. I'm not going to, yeah. I got to
if-
focus.
Yeah.
Do you want me to even put that on here that you guys are watching TV during
Why?
work
I'm
hours?
not watching it.
Yeah.
It's just on.
Okay, a little
What
bit.
else am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I'm
Do that or
working.
music. I have one of the two on.
Okay, all right, I'll leave it in. When it comes to what you see, I think we all started. Well, the pre-COVID stuff. When I was watching Love Is Blind, did you guys finish Love Is Blind?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like right off the bat.
Did you know that Jessica is 10 years older than Mark?
Oh yeah. Oh, because they said it all the time.
Because she
Like
wouldn't
800
She-
she
times.
said
yeah.
it like every.
Did we
fucking-
even talk about this?
Mm-mm.
Ever?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think you were just watching it when we were recording last time.
So I watched that one. Love Is Blind was a lot of fun
I
because
enjoyed it.
it was,
Mhm.
and then that Mark guy they were all a little crazy.
Yeah.
The one dude though, I think is gonna murder if he hasn't done it already.
Cameron?
Yes,
Oh, I
he
love
was.
Cameron.
I do.
But if you rewatch it,
I mean, he does
he
have
would-
little creepy eyes.
he would stand 2 inches from her with one hand on her back everywhere
He loved
they
her.
went.
Yeah.
Do you want that?
No.
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 But maybe she did.
No, you could tell towards the end she was like, "This guy is getting clingy."
Yeah, I
as
follow
heck."
on Instagram now, and
Are they good?
they're the same. They do the same things.
Did anyone break up?
So I did just read that Mark
Yeah,
was dating, who was
the
it on
other
there?
chick
Some chick
on the show.
And then he was cheating on her. Mm-hmm.
Well, Mark,
He has big eyes.
he's just got
Like,
huge
he's like
eyes.
They're going to pop right out
But
of his
she
head.
was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs too, and she got hammered a lot.
Oh, she did. You
Yeah.
know who she reminded me of a lot?
You just looked at me.
Both of you girls as one. If you could take both of you guys and put you into one, you were Jess. You were.
Do you feed your dogs wine?
I haven't yet, but it should.
Do you randomly walk up to people that you find semi-attractive and talk about, not too bad with this guy. If anything doesn't work out for you guys,
I do that on.
I'll never you.
I do that at company parties.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We don't have parties.
And on my Tinder.
Grins on Grinder.
Corin Robinson. It's there. It's a name. It's a male name.
Don't talk about sports. It's
Corin?
a sore
I know.
subject.
I'm sorry, Corin.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't remember Corin Robinson from the Seahawks?
I do.
Thank you. That's why you're on this podcast.
I know.
That was probably my drinking times.
yeah, probably.
We don't
My 20
we haven't
Mike,
even, like,
Mike's
we
our
haven't even
lemonade.
dove into sports on this podcast yet either.
We should.
That
at
might
some
be a
point.
different podcast.
That'll be
though.
definitely a
Yeah.
different
The
podcast.
Last Dance.
Oh,
Greatest.
Okay, so we can talk
Show
about
ever.
we
So
can talk
great.
about that. The one thing I want to talk about first, though, before we leave Love Is Blind,
okay.
Okay.
is
It's like really going to my memory banks for that
Yeah.
one.
I know. I feel like it was like
That
2
was like
years ago
700
when I
shows
watched
ago.
this. Yeah,
That was pre-COVID. I don't remember those times.
the one that Jess was super hot for. He had a weird name.
Yeah, it's a nickname.
It was his last name or
Amber,
something.
and He married Amber.
Yeah, and
was
I
his
just
name?
saw that they were still quarantining together.
Barnett.
Yeah,
Barnett. Are they still together?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And they're both still awful.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they?
She doesn't work.
Amber's are the worst, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrible.
The absolute terrible. Those worst people in the world.
Ugh.
But are they? Has anyone broken up? What about the dude with the?
The blonde chick?
Yeah.
No, they got back
No,
together.
they're back together.
They're back together.
Yeah.
Damien and Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She is crazy.
She is, but he also doesn't
She will
help.
skin your dog.
Did you watch Too Hot to Handle?
Oh, I
No.
couldn't watch it. I tried.
finished it and it was terrible.
Oh, it was awful.
I would have won millions of dollars on that show.
Really?
You just had to go and not like kiss or have sex with one of the guys.
My wife would win.
Right.
Yeah. Like, put me on there. I'll win $1 million.
Yeah, get me on that damn show.
You mean I can continue living my life the way I'm already living it
Yeah, basically.
Nothing's changed.
and win?
You guys can come to my house.
I'll have a party with my winnings.
Yeah, but the thing is, we've all turned into too fat to handle.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah,
That's fine.
and too big. Hey, but the one cool thing, did you guys watch The Circle? I got into The
No, I
Circle
did not
watch
big time.
But one of the people that we follow had said if you want to be on it, she had all the information
Oh,
for if
that's
you want to
right.
be on
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Dude, The Circle was pretty fun. That was a fun one too. But we won't talk about
Fun.
it. It was fun to watch.
Was it fun? Oh,
I
okay.
feel like we should make a list of all the new shows we've watched. in the
I'd
past
be
4
embarrassed.
months. Ooh.
I'd be embarrassed.
Maybe that's
Well,
homework.
it doesn't help that honestly Netflix has just been like on fire.
Dude, they have.
With some
I feel like
good
Netflix
content.
and Bill Gates and a few others got together and like, okay, we're unleashing the pandemic. Netflix, you got to do your job now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is what's going to happen. It's going to come out. We need all the best stuff you got on it. they
Unsolved
said.
Mysteries, same theme
So
music
good.
from your childhood.
Yes.
It scares the shit out of you, and you're like, woo!
One of them, so I'd have it on the background, and then like if I thought I missed a part and like something happened, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'd rewind it. But one of them's in subtitles.
Yeah, so you had to watch the whole
You had
thing.
to watch the whole thing.
So it was from France.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it's-
okay, so it still had sound, but you had to read it.
They
Yeah.
were they're subtitles because they all speak French.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Unless you know French, then you don't need to read.
So you
Turns out I
couldn't
don't.
not.
I don't.
You had to watch.
Great show. Netflix
So you've been
just came out with
watching
that.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
They
Fuller House.
Fuller House.
F1, the F1 series. Great.
Really? I have to watch that. I haven't
Oh, it's
seen that
so
one.
good.
But this is the thing that kicked off the pandemic.
Tiger King.
Oh, hell yeah, it kicked off the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
That
Netflix
was
like, hey guys, you quarantine? I got you.
Yeah, I got you. That's like
Uh-huh.
seriously someone showing up.
The best.
I
watched it. I watched 2 episodes, and Mike walked downstairs, and he was like, "What's this?" And he sits down. I'm like, "Do you want to start from the beginning?" He's like, "Yeah." And we sat and we watched beginning to end in one sitting.
Kelly will not watch it.
What?
Yeah, it's like right up his alley.
I know. Won't watch
Especially
it.
when the chick gets her arm bitten off.
Right.
Dude,
I mean, man.
Listen,
he.
you just go, you just watch it, and you're like, what could happen next? Oh.
Dude.
Oh.
and, and here's the thing. If you guys haven't watched Tiger King, turn this off. But
And if you haven't, what the hell?
yeah.
If you haven't stopped listening,
You should have
altogether,
watched it by now.
Yeah.
The thing with Tiger King, what was it? Because there was when we got to like the guys got together. We guys text as much as girls do, maybe even more.
More.
Maybe
Yeah,
even
more.
Way
and they're
more.
like, "Oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you watch this episode? Can you believe that?" And this and that. So I'm catching these things. I'm like, "Honey, we got to stop our lives right now. We got to watch this because I'm already getting spoilers coming through my phone."
Because there were so many good memes
Yeah.
that came out
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
So what was your mind-blown moment, the number one when you were watching Tiger King?
Where he shot himself on accident.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
I
mine.
would say that would definitely. The first was the arm bitten
Yes.
off.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, what?
Well, and
How does he have a
and
medic jacket already?
the 2 weddings.
The wedding.
weddings?
The wedding with 2 grooms.
But at the
Big rooms.
beginning, when they were like, just a gay Oklahoman who loves tigers, I was like, wait, what? And I had to rewind it. I'm like, did I hear that right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first.
Yeah.
And then each episode, it was like,
Yeah, another one
Yeah.
blowing your mind, blowing your mind, blowing your mind.
Expired meat in the pizza.
yeah.
What?
The pizza that the restaurant they created at the zoo, it came from the Walmart meat that was expired that everybody ate.
Must have been like checking my phone during that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible.
The guy that doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
There was just so many things. There was a really good podcast I listened to, by the way.
The funeral, his speech at the funeral.
Okay. The funeral was
Horrible?
absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
But
And
it
that
was
poor mom.
I couldn't stop
she
watching
was like
it.
meth out of her mind too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that poor
oh,
mother.
God. There was so much meth. There was so much expired meat. So much white trash.
So
And
much
then-
white trash.
And then what's his nuts with the sparkle pants, the Von Dutch shirt, or no,
Oh,
Affliction
yeah.
shirt, the bandana and the hat
Yes.
Garth Brooks.
that had multiple like girlfriends.
Oh yeah, all these guys have crazy
What
like
the fuck? And then Carol
Yes.
Baskin.
dude.
Yeah.
And then her
Hey, all you
And
cool
she for
cats and
sure,
kittens.
she for sure killed her husband.
Absolutely.
100%
For
she
sure.
did.
but then it was given to her. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, just recently.
Dude, that's insane too.
Yeah.
Like
that
I feel like
story is
He is in prison right now, just pissed.
Oh, just say it again.
Just pissed.
Just pissed. That Carol Baskin. Oh man, and the bummer thing about it is
music
that
videos. We didn't talk about the music videos.
music videos are good.
That was a guy,
A guy
singing
from
from like,
Washington.
Spokane or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He never paid.
Shocking.
Found that out in podcast.
What we like, I like that it came out to start the quarantine.
Yeah. I thought this is great.
But I wish
Now?
I wish
We
it,
get something else crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, because I feel like by the time Halloween hits, it's kind of like what, like that would have been perfect. So everyone would have been dressing up as Tiger King. It'd been fun.
I
Who's
think
the
they
tiger?
still will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at that time you're like, okay, buddy, like that was February.
That was so
prepaid.
pre-quarantine.
Yeah,
Jeez.
like 80 other things happened since then. Okay, dress up as something cool.
Ooh, that's a good question. If you had to pick a quarantine theme type
Ooh,
Halloween costume.
that's a great
600-pound life.
Oh, I'd be a drag queen.
Doctor Now.
I'd be a drag queen from We're Here. 100%.
This I don't know either of those things that you just said.
600-pound life?
I know kind of that,
Kind of.
but from quarantine.
Yeah, because everyone's gaining 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the meme that was like, do I schedule my appointment now or like do the producers call me?
Yeah. Do they just find you?
Yeah.
I thank you. I wanted to talk about Tiger King for a while. Thank you.
It was great.
But now I want to talk about. It's already kind of aired before. Aired
Jordan.
Air Jordan.
Oh, man.
So how
He talks shit about Gary, though. I don't like that.
I didn't like that either, and maybe it could have been editing where he could have been laughing. But if someone was telling me that, hey, I'm gunning for him, I'm gonna do that, I'd be laughing too because I'd be like, oh my gosh, like that's so funny. Like I was in that guy's head so much, kind of a thing. And he kind of stopped me. He did. Because he did stop.
Yeah.
He stopped during those games, a couple of those games. But how old were you, Amber, when all that was going down in the mid 90s?
It was 97, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but
96,
Like
97?
98?
yeah, 96,
I was
96,
born in 85.
85.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like, seriously, I wish I could find a picture of it, but I'm pretty sure my parents probably burned all of them because they were so embarrassing. But my, like, prime outfit at age 10, some tapered jeans, tennies, Bulls jersey with a white t-shirt underneath,
yes.
tucked in with a bowl cut. I was a super tomboy, and my dad used to go to Chicago all the time for work, so I, like, begged him, please get me a Jordan jersey. And I wish I still had it because it'd be, like, skin
Hell
tight
yeah.
to me now. But that was my jam. Like, I loved all of that. Remember the pencils?
yeah.
The, like, shitty pencils
Yeah.
that always had the teams? I would always want the Bulls.
See, that's why
I love the Sonics.
Well, yeah.
Me
and
too.
And watching that show, it just was like, God, those unis
But
were
you know
ugly.
what, though?
Yeah. Oh,
I-
the new ones. The old ones are
I was so
nice.
pissed
It
when
made,
they re-
I mean, I already loved Dennis Rodman just because
I
he
loved
is who
him more.
He is,
Me too.
but I loved him even more now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love
too.
And Carmen Electra looks the same.
Fucking
The
bitch.
hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? She looks
No.
amazing.
Yeah. I think Rodman kind of looks the same too, a little
he
bit
does.
too.
I looked. He's like 53 or something. I looked it up and I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. Pippen
But
kind
he-
of looked the same too.
Did you see how big his hands are?
Pippen?
Yes.
Dude, Pippen's interview. No, I didn't see that.
Like he
They're
talks a
huge.
lot with his hands, and I was like, sweet Jesus, those suckers are huge.
If you watch it again, I sent the text out to the guys and I got some responses like, yeah, that looks like it. Pippen looked like he was being interviewed in a Bluth house from Arrested Development. Did you guys ever see Arrested
No.
Development? Oh my gosh!
But I
It's not
did
reality.
see that Kerr,
I love Steve Kerr.
he did not know, he forgot he was getting interviewed and just came out of practice. And so that's why he's wearing his Golden State shirt, because he had just come out of practice.
Yeah.
And he was saying that him and his wife and his daughter were like, you couldn't even shower? Like,
Really?
apparently he looked like hell. I thought he was all right.
So
Well, he's a good-looking dude.
the podcast that we listen to, or a page we follow and has a podcast, she interviewed, I think it was a producer for it,
Mhm.
and basically said the one hang up that they had was the Stockton interview, that they were trying to get that last interview before COVID, and like the Stockton interview almost didn't happen, and then they couldn't produce it because it wasn't supposed to come out till like October.
Right, and they like sped it up.
Yeah, like production and everything. 'Cause
Praise the Lord.
They
Yeah.
did 103 interviews for it.
Dude, it was such a good documentary.
So I saw that people were like, "Oh, Michael Jordan's a dick," and I was like, "I liked him way more."
I mean,
Yeah,
he's a
me
total
too.
dick, but
Me
he
too.
owns
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And he looks like shit though. Like
Yeah,
he's
he
not,
did.
He's got the red eyes. He always got the red eyes, the
They're
bloodshot
not
eyes.
yellow. They're yellow.
Yeah, yellow red.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yellow.
orange.
Is that what causes that?
Bad liver.
Liver.
Oh, so just drinking all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It made me sad to see him cry as much as he did. I
Me
was like, that
too.
was tough.
And I totally forgot that his dad was murdered.
Yeah.
I
did too.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the house
Oh.
that he did the interviews in, that's not his house.
Whose is it?
I don't know. Probably they rented it or something. But he said, if you're going to interview with me, it's not in my house. Because his house in Chicago is still for sale.
Let's buy it.
It might be a little bit out of a price range.
Hey, I'll pitch in.
Yeah.
I'll
Us
give you
three.
$5.
We got a stimulus coming again, don't we?
And then guess what's going to happen? We're all three going to buy it, and then the stock market's going to crash. We're like, not again!
These idiots fell for it again.
Damn you, Coocher!
You got punked again.
Reboot.
The Netflix punk.
For sure, it's gonna be on Netflix. Netflix will pick it up.
We got him again, guys.
Yeah, there were some great interviews in that.
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy
didn't realize
stories.
how much he hated Isaiah Thomas.
Well, Isaiah Thomas is a little fuck.
He's a little asshole.
I
Yeah.
hated all the Detroit Pistons back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hated them.
well, Detroit's a shithole, so I understand
Yeah.
why they're all
That was a
pissy.
great show. A great show that I didn't want to end.
I'd probably watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Be worth watching a second time. And I love that they did 2 episodes a night
Yes.
when they released them.
So,
Kelly did watch that one with me. He doesn't watch TV.
but he watched that with you?
He watched
Did he
it with
pop
me.
the popcorn?
No, we
Did he-
just watched it.
did
And he'd only watch one basically a night.
Oh, so you're like,
Let's keep going.
Let's
He's
go.
like, oh, I gotta go to bed.
oh god,
Ugh.
I gotta drive around and poop in our house for a
Yeah.
while. So I got a big day of driving around and pooping in our house.
He's the worst.
Did they do a Griffey one that I just missed?
I didn't.
So
I couldn't
I
find
think
it.
they did. It was one episode.
I
That's
don't
what
think
I
I have the
researched.
channel.
I think it was MLB Network, which
Oh.
I just canceled our sports package.
Yeah,
'cause
so
it
did I.
Turns out it's
Right.
sports, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm not paying for this shit.
And there's supposed to be a Tiger Woods one. I almost said Tiger King.
My favorite, by the way, anytime you say, "Oh, we'll get back to Tiger Woods in the tournament with Tom Brady,"
Yes.
we'll get back
Yeah,
to
oh,
that.
yeah.
That's a good one.
But still, my favorite headline: Tiger Woods crashed and his wife used a golf club to free him.
Is that real?
That's what
Yeah.
it first came out as.
Oh.
When
Like she was worried about him,
Yeah.
but really
No,
she was
she
trying
tried
to
to kill
beat
him.
the shit out of him.
Dude, I learned like my first actually no, that was what I don't know where I heard it. That was like 2000 what?
it was a while ago.
It was like what,
Eden
06?
Nordegren.
Was it that early? I think it was earlier
I don't know.
than that.
I heard someone say what's
When did Tiger Woods?
my series sucks. Here's what I found, and then they
Yeah.
give you a bunch of random things of like how much a 4-wood costs or 3-wood costs.
When did Tiger Woods crash his car?
450?
Yeah.
10 years later. Holy shit! And that was in 2019.
So that was 2009. So the crazy thing is one of the things I heard was, what's the difference between Santa Claus and Tiger Woods? And the answer is Santa Claus stops after 3 hoes.
That could be interchanged with many people.
That was
I know.
that one was a real shock to me.
Yeah.
That that
Right?
whole backstory.
Yeah.
I'm like,
she
what?
made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got all the money.
Here's the thing.
I couldn't wait for my Us Weekly that week.
Dude.
I'm like,
Hell
come
yeah.
on.
And Russell Wilson was at home taking notes. He's like, okay, so when I marry this
No.
girl, I got to
No,
divorce
his
her
ex-wife was taking
immediately.
notes.
Yeah, maybe.
It wasn't him. She was hooking up with Golden Tate.
See, is that true?
I have intel
It's totally
from two
true.
sources. Two sources have confirmed that for me of Seattle celebrity status.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in a
Wow.
threesome with him, and I can confirm that it happened
Wow. That's impressive.
before
I don't-
COVID.
I don't know what's more impressive.
I'll tell you my sources off air.
Thank you everyone for. We gotta wrap this puppy up.
That's what she said.
Always.
Hey, how did Dairy Queen get pregnant?
Burger King.
Forgot to wrap its Whopper.
So stupid.
Like, hi, welcome to the 5th grade. Now I want Dairy Queen, asshole.
No pickles and onions, please.
I'll be here all night.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. But yeah, I think we're close to wrapping this puppy up, though. We got one more. I got one more on you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Dad said I can play tonight.
Yeah. All day. All right. So, but before we wrap up, we're getting there. Anything more about the Jordan thing?
I loved him, and I forgot how nice his arms were.
Yeah.
Like, they're beautiful. And his face was beautiful, too.
He just looks so much different, like, college age to the pros to now. Like, he's very, like, where Griffey has the same face, like, same baby face.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan hasn't transpired that well.
Yeah, no.
He looks very distinctively different
Yes.
in his 3 progressions of his career.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Also that Scottie
loved
Pippen had
Kobe
like
in it.
12. Oh, Kobe made me
Yeah.
sad.
I loved Dennis leaving, and Jordan be like, he ain't coming back, Phil.
Also, Mike and I looked it up. Phil Jackson has 13 rings between coaching and playing.
I totally forgot he went to the Lakers.
Me too.
He's the greatest coach of all time, NBA. He's got it.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to Montana this summer, and I hear he hangs out at the Tamarack Brewery, and I'm going to go there and look for him.
Just
Stay
there.
tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned,
Are
y'all.
you gonna leave Mike?
No, God, no.
You don't have a hot crush for Phil Jackson?
No, I just want to be like, hey man, you're super cool.
I love that he's so spiritual. Like, I didn't, like,
Right?
let's put your stuff in.
He's like doing
burn it.
Hiawatha.
Yeah, he was super into Zen and
Yeah.
Buddhism and all that.
That also, Jerry Krause is a little
Ew.
fuckhead.
Oh my
Ew.
gosh!
What a fuck.
How
He's
did
like
he
a
get
tick.
To, yeah, how, that's
That's true.
yeah. I was thinking of like the
So
blueberry
true.
person on like Willy Wonka that got puffed out and had to get rolled around, but
Yeah. Or like
I do like the tick.
Dana Carvey's
Hold on,
character
hold-
in that one movie where he's
Yeah.
like,
turtle.
yeah. That's what he is. But I love the
And he wanted to be a cool kid so bad,
Oh,
and he's
he
all like,
did.
so bad. He was
wonky
just
eye, like,
the rich kid that got invited
Yeah.
places
Oh,
because he had
man.
money, and his parents would be like, "Yeah, sure, do
Yeah.
whatever."
Oh
That
man.
and Jordan was such a dick to him.
I know, I loved it.
Such a dick.
That guy deserved to be a
Yeah, he's a little
dick
fuckhead.
too. Yeah.
Why would you ever get rid of Phil Jackson?
And then I looked and I was like, when was the last time Chicago won a title?
Oh yeah.
98.
Yeah, they dropped. They dropped. They dropped big time. Speaking of dropping, we just dropped a banger.
Whoa.
It's nice
Ooh.
talking to you guys.
See ya.
So we're gonna do another one after this. Maybe we'll do 3 more. Maybe we'll do
TTYO.
4 more. We got nothing going on.
All I hear is that DJ Khaled commercial when the guy's brushing his teeth. He's like, "Do another one."
do
and
another
another one.
one.
And another
Put the work in, Devin.
I watched way too much
Yeah.
TV. I actually have to watch commercials.
the mirror and faucets are good on that in that bathroom.
You guys are dorks. Thanks for listening.
Bye.